look at peer-to-peer networks. And in a peer-to-peer network, all devices are equal in terms of the way they are set up, and they connect directly to each other to share resources. If a device has a specific resource, such as a printer or a file, others must connect to that computer to access it. So we can see here in this example straight away that we've got a computer here which has a printer connected directly to it. So for this computer here, let's say this is computer A and this is computer B, for it to connect to the printer, what it's going to need to do is go through these machines and then it will send its request that way. Okay. Peer-to-peer networks are common in homes where one machine might have certain files or resources that are shared with others on the network. So you may find that your own home computer network is peer-to-peer. If you can access files on other people's computers in your home network, then you've almost certainly got a peer-to-peer network set up. It's often used for file sharing over the internet, commonly illegal activity, because what you may have is a situation where this computer has some films and some music which others might want to access, and then all of these computers can send in requests to get those files. Illegal because it's breaking the copyright law, but it is how peer-to-peer networks are set up on the internet, and it is how a lot of file sharing takes place because it's quite hard to track down the individuals doing it. Now, some of the advantages and disadvantages associated with peer-to-peer networks, well, they're very easy to maintain because everyone was responsible for their own machine on a peer-to-peer network. There is no central server like in a client-server network where everyone has to listen to the rules of what the server is putting out. So there's no dependency on a central server, which does mean that if one machine breaks, it doesn't affect the rest of the network. Some of the disadvantages, though, and there are quite a lot of disadvantages, security is managed by each device, and therefore it could be weaker. So if one computer isn't patched and has the most up-to-date software on it for protecting against viruses, malware, and so on, you could find a situation where that device is going to spread some malicious code across the network. It's difficult to know where all the files are stored because they're all held in like a peer-to-peer format, so each machine has its own files. It's reliant on an individual machine having the files and also those files being shared. And then if you do copy files, you're often creating duplicates, which is wasting space on the network.